Hey y'all, it's Danny with Escape Powersports and welcome to another ATV maintenance video. Today we'll be showing the procedure on how to change the oil and filter on your Can-Am Renegade, whether it be a 500 all the way up to 1,000. And usually this is a pretty quick and easy 1, maybe 2 beer job, so let's get started. So BRP suggests changing our oil and filter every 2,000 miles, 100 engine hours, or 1 year, whichever comes first, but it really don't hurt to change it more often. Always a good idea to start an oil change with the bike cleaned up and on a level surface. We'll get started by warming the bike up for a few minutes. Next, we can remove the drain plug on the passenger side of the skid plate with a 17mm socket. If you happen to be working on a Renegade 500, the drain plug will be a 13mm. Next, we need to get the oil filter cover off with these 3 bolts. And they take a Torx T30 star bit, but if you don't have one handy, we can get away with an 8mm socket on these bolts. Ain't a bad idea to have your drain bucket and a few chop towels handy when you pull that filter out. Next, I like to inspect the O-ring on the oil filter cover for any rips or tears. Can-Am suggests replacing this O-ring every oil change, but this one looks great, so I plan to reuse it. Something worth mentioning real quick in regards to the maintenance required notification you see scrolling across your dash whenever it's time to change the oil. On these 2013 and 2014 year model bikes, as far as I know, there's no way to reset that yourself. But I do know there are reset procedures available for some of the newer year models out there. So comment below what year and model you're working on and see if I can't save you a trip to the dealership and get you that reset procedure for your bike. So this is how our old filter came out with the rubber boot part facing in. The new one should pop in the same sort of way, with this being the inside and this being the outside. I also like to lube the O-ring with a dab of oil to ensure it seats properly. Now our 3 oil filter cover bolts only need around 7 foot-pounds of torque, so I like to carefully snug them up by hand with a screwdriver style driver to ensure I don't over tighten them, causing a leak. Our operator's guide also mentions the drain plug is actually a small magnet, so now is a great time to inspect it for any metal or debris and clean it up before reinstalling. I also usually accept Can-Am's suggestion to replace the crush washer every oil change, as it will only compress to spec once. And the drain plug only needs around 22 foot-pounds of torque, so I like to just snug it up by hand, then go only 1/8 to a quarter turn with a ratchet to compress the crush washer. It's really important not to over-tighten that drain plug, as stripping those aluminum threads will turn a casual oil change into a serious pain in the ass. Can-Am oil change kits can be expensive, and I found that 2.1 quarts of this Rotella T6 SAE 5W40 full synthetic diesel oil from Walmart meets all the performance specs and is very popular with these Rotax V-twins. With that being said, if your machine is still under warranty, it's probably not a bad idea to stick to the Can-Am kits and save the receipts and mileage to ensure any warranty repairs get covered. And to make checking for leaks easier, once I've got oil in it, I like to spray some degreaser and hose off the mess. Now we can check that the dipstick has oil on it and crank her up, checking for leaks around the oil filter and drain plug. And after the bike's run for a few minutes, it's definitely time to check the oil level again, as the reading will have gone down now that the oil has had a chance to circulate through the crankcase. And we'll add some oil if necessary to get to the middle of that safe range. So I really hope you found this Renegade oil change video helpful. And if you did, do me a quick favor and give the video a thumbs up so I'll know we're on the right track here. And if you have any thoughts or suggestions on how I can improve these videos, or really any comments on this topic in general, please leave them in the comments section below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you happen to love Can-Am as much as I do, I'd encourage you to subscribe to this channel for more decent content. I'm Danny with Escape Powersports. I really want to thank y'all for watching. And until next time, we'll see y'all on the trails.